scoreless game. Tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could.
Key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify later in the game. This might be the key play of the game.
And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's got this up. Starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Here's Hunt. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Browns.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he's taken down inside the 30. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
First down.
On the counter, Hunt. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down, eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
Third down.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. This is caught. And the Browns are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. No score after 1 on EA Sports. From the gun, Jackson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessful.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Chiefs take over first and 10. At their own 20.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
At the 39-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes flushed out with, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Myles Garrett able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And going deep for Hill. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. And it looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
On now, Kaiser, the punter, sending it away. Returnable for Lockett. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10.
At their own 40.
The Browns drive about to get started. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
This one quickly into the hands of Landry. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down. Play action. It's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Jackson going to tuck it down on the option. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Forced out to his left. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. From the gun, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 43. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Right back to Edwards-Helaire on 1st down. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Helaire, the ball carrier.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 45-yard line.
Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Marcus Peters on the coverage.
Mahomes going to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Myles Garrett able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Here's Drew Kaiser now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time they were very fortunate this or turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. And got his man complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
First down.
They run the counter. It's Hunt. Oh, he faked him with a juke. Now he's got some room. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He's good. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Jackson. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
He'll run it. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. This has been a long drive. You know that defense, they're craving to get off the field. They were able to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
Yeah, and on the offensive side of the ledger, they were thinking about how do we punctuate this drive with 6, right? Making an exclamation point. Instead, you got to put a question mark next to this drive now after the fumble, even though they recovered it.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big gain.
Give them maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
2nd and 9.
Now here's Mahomes. Being chased out left. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 14. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here comes Edwards-Helaire on the toss right. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now on 2nd and 16. Mahomes. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute again.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Jackson to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Number 13.
Odell Beckham, 87 yards. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
The extra point is...
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over first and
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anyway.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Mahomes picked by his ex-teammate Marcus Peters. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Jackson now off the bootleg. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
complete.
That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop him. They'll try to run with Hunt. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
This is obviously a critical sequence for this defense if they want to stay in this game. Down 2 scores already. They give up a touchdown here. That'll make things really difficult for their offense moving forward.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all you got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case...
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns.
Touchdown.
Kareem Hunt. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
His kick is good.
And he puts it through.
Makes the score Browns 21. Chiefs nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Here's Mahomes to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Cleveland.
Play action. Now Jackson. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Mecole Hardman. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
And on the return, the Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
To try again after the sack, Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now Mahomes. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. Mahomes firing complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Sheldon Richardson, his 2nd sack of the night. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mahomes forced out to his left. And his throw here's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes eluding the pressure right. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Mahomes now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Sione Takitaki in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. They got to get it to the 21 here on third down.
43.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flush to his right. He may try and for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 20. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They run the counter. It's Hunt, and they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And, oh, it's complete. What a catch at the 7.
Complete.
It's a gain of 5. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down forthcoming. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the 1st down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the 1st down either. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaughan. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Kansas City.